Hello everybody, and welcome back to Project Zomboid. Today I want to do some carpentry grinding, and I want to loot the hardware store, maybe get some more food, kill a bunch of zombies, always. And yeah, we'll see where the day takes us. I just realized around noon we have a carpentry show, so we should probably wait for that before we go out. We have read the first carpentry book, and one TV show should take us to level 2, and then we can read another one. So I guess before we do that, I can at least clear out the car a little bit, make some more room for more loot. Probably just dump it on the ground somewhere. You know me, and let me some piles. Yep, we're gonna be those people that have a whole bunch of junk on their lawn. But that's okay, because it's the apocalypse. It's the one time you won't get judged for it. You have a little bit of a cold, so I apologize. I'll try to cut out all scratches and stuff, but and coughs, but right, car's empty, sweet. Gonna look for Carpentry 2. I think I have all my books in here. Gonna drop Carpentry 1. Can't read it yet, but it's possible that halfway through the show we do get a chunk of XP and it brings us over the edge. Maybe we can read a bit while we watch. Just wanna check the tapes. I have videotapes somewhere, right? Do I still have them on me? Did I already dump them? I think I picked up videotapes last time. Yeah, here they are. Exposure, survival. There's one about water collecting. That's nice. Guess I'll take in the woodcraft. Yeah, that should give us some carpentry XP too. I don't know if we'll watch those right now, today, but it's nice to have them here as a reminder. Sweet. I'll open in a couple cans of food, and I'll just fast forward to till the show begins after we eat these. Oh nice, I think it's the one about building a bed. It's kind of funny. They usually are kind of funny. That's level 2. Let's quickly read. Fast forward a bit more. And I think that's the show. Right, then we'll drop this here. I'll donate the cans to a starving zombie. Usually I like to get going a little bit early on the day, but you know, XP is worth something too. I don't actually know where I'm driving. Let me check the map again. I think last time I said that yeah, it should be here. I think there's a passage in between here. We could also go the other way around. Let's go from the south. I'm gambling on the fact that might be a little bit less busy. I need to really check if I have fresh weapons on me. I only have my screwdriver, my metal bar, and my baseball bat. I should have brought a spare one probably, but whoops. We should get some weapons in the hardware store anyways. Is this a... there it is. Nails and nuts, let's go. I do have beta blockers, but I forgot if I brought them. I'll check that in a sec. Oh, that's a cop. Do you have a gun or a nightstick? You can find a bunch of weapons on zombies with a gun. You can find crowbars and axes on zombies. You can find knives, forks, stuff like that. But if you're an enjoyer of short blunt weapons, there aren't too many of those, so looking for nightsticks is always a good idea. Also, this cup has a bulletproof vest. That's pretty awesome. Take that. Gonna take the revolver. We might be a little bit overdressed. I would recommend either wearing a denim shirt and a leather jacket, or a leather jacket and a bulletproof vest. If you do all three, then you're probably really warm. So I'm actually gonna just drop the vest in the van. And I'm really surprised how chill it is. Normally I'm greeted by like 40 zombies, well, a bunch here. But we could probably just sneak in and out if we don't get a house alarm. Shit, I have to smash a window. And it's the noisiest thing in the universe in this game. Couple containers here, don't forget these. Mining helmet, what? That's a super rare find. It's pretty cool. How's that look? If you think, oh, a mining helmet, that means we can add a light? No, not in base game. There are mods for it. Of course, there's mods for anything. Just as exciting. Box of nails, duct tape, rope. I do recommend bringing a rope. It's not necessarily the most important thing there is. You can tie up stacks of logs and reduce a lot of weight. And a rope is a lot lighter than sheet rope. So you probably want to carry around rope instead of sheet rope if you can. Hammer, wood glue is really good too. Wood glue lets you repair baseball bats and wood axes. 2 packages of cabbage seeds, that is really good. Again, if you've never lived all that long yet, I'd be like, well, never gonna get too far. Honestly, you probably don't have to. You can live a year off of the stuff you could find in the city. A spring shovel, it's a good weapon, and it's obviously, you know, a shovel. You can use it for farming. I'm not even gonna bring the tomato or the carrot seeds. I will take all this fishing stuff, that's really good. Nice, a crowbar, a screwdriver. Box of screws is used for metalworking. Fixing up cars, I think. I will get back to that. I do think it's for metalworking. I'm not sure if it's specifically for cars. It is, but I do often use a mod, so it might not be normally, if that makes sense. Pop hammer, hammer, screwdriver. Well, I don't think I have a tire pump yet. That's good stuff. Some more tools that are also weapons. That's exactly what I was hoping for. A fresh hammers too. Leaf rake is an okay weapon. Another fresh crowbar. I picked up a jack, and I just picked up a tire pump, but I don't think I had a lug wrench. A fresh machete, that's my favorite weapon. And potato seeds. That's awesome. It's a really good haul. I always try to find cabbage and potato seeds ASAP. Because potato lasts forever. You could just keep it on you for a week or so, and it shouldn't go bad. Or still even. Cabbage is really good because it actually helps you keep your weight. Shit, that's a zombie. This is why I use a satchel, we'll just drop that. We're still a little bit heavy, but it's only 2 kilograms, that's not too bad. As long as it's one zombie. Sweet! Let me drop these things first. Rip the bat. The machete I'm gonna hold on to though. If I really need to, I'll use it, but I'd rather use it after I get my maintenance up, because maintenance lets you hold on to your weapons longer. Nice. In a normal vanilla playthrough, you probably don't have to worry too much about the longevity of weapons, because you should be able to find more. As long as you keep moving, keep looting in the first week or so, you should be able to find a bunch of weapons, like case in point. Club hammers are, by the way, not usable as actual hammers, but they are good weapons. Really satisfying sound. So yeah, maintenance isn't something... You can get a character with handy trait, and you get a bonus on maintenance, an XP boost too. I do really like extra maintenance, but it's not really necessary because your crowbar and your hammer are gonna last pretty long anyways. Or if you do plan to use machetes a lot, then or katanas, then it will definitely help. Spears too. But still some zombies. You deserve some fun after a job well done. I forgot to turn back on aim outline for any weapons. In my solo, in my auto run, I don't use it. What's this? Clothing store? That's not how I would recommend doing that. If there's 2 zombies behind the door, or even more, just opening it can be risky. It's better, you're better off to just let them open the door, because they'll break it down. If there's just 1 zombie behind the door, it cannot break through. If there's 2, they can break through pretty quickly. If there's 3, it's gone like in no time at all. You quickly want to check there's no back room here. No space. We'll quickly check behind the store, because this is a somewhat bigger parking lot, so I was thinking maybe there's a bunch of cars here, but not really. Just this one van with a decent windshield, decent windows in general, gas tank, shitty muffler. That much I want. I try to remember that it has some windows I can steal, but I probably won't. Should mark it, but usually you can find plenty vehicles around town. Not a huge deal. Right here is a hotel. You can get a lot of Carpentry XP here because there are a lot of beds to take apart. It's really nice, but it's also very open. There's 100 windows for zombies to break through. And right here is the mail, the US mail service. Oh, have a peek in there. Please clear this general area a little bit. It does help to just now and then fight a little bit in a busy area. This is the kind of the heart of town, and it is a little bit more busy here, but Riverside isn't too bad, luckily. And if you just now and then kill some zombies and you stay nearby, you might be able to kill more zombies than respawn. As your weapon stats get better, as you get more comfortable with combat, you'll be able to kill more and more. Also gonna pick up electronics devices. We're gonna take walkie-talkies. Oh, we're full. Shit. Here, my bag. and digital watches, because we can use those to get a bit of electronical experience. Just gonna take the matches, annotate a map. That's here, and that's it. I'll have to get my hands on a bigger backpack, but it's always, yeah, that's always a tricky one. You might get lucky, but you might not. I mean, but if you stay in the city, if you stay close to home, you're just gonna have to run into a zombie that's carrying a duffel bag, or you're gonna have to find a duffel bag or school bag or a hiking bag in a bedroom. You can't drive around looking for. You can find zombies walking around with a large backpack, but that's usually in a backpack event. It's a little cluster of like 20 zombies. Super close together, they're all on just a couple tiles. That's how you can recognize them. And one has it, there's a good chance that there will be a military backpack or a large backpack. Those would be really good. And better weight reduction and more capacity. Now this is fine. A school backpack is doable. Can't just smash a window, but it's wise to first check if there's not a whole heckin' horde out back. They could all bust through a window and jump you when you're inside. It's always good to go around the entire building. I rarely do that. I'm like, you know what? Let's be responsible for once. The watch. Sweet. Let's have a smoke. Oh, we ran out of matches. Shit. I hear a zombie. If you listen closely, you can sometimes just hear this heavy breathing. Yep, it was this one. So hopping in here, as long as they don't move, it's okay, but it's not ideal. Oh. Hey, that works. Thanks. I did aggro some more. Cigarettes, let's go. Yeah, this is... You could be, you know, jumped from multiple sides, so it's good to at least have one escape option. Preferably two. Doorways are sketchy. Sometimes I'll actually run through doorways. Just office supplies in this kitchen. Don't you know you're a kitchen? Shaking my head. Office supplies, if you're looking for glue. This is where we want to be. That's the good stuff. Oh, hi there. In general, I'd recommend not fighting too much indoors, because you have so many little dead corners, but also, you know, sometimes you just gotta get shit done. Just trying to find that balance. Places with offices often have a bunch of trash bags, which is always good. Oh god. Well, this is a good reason to explain the power of running. If there's just one zombie somewhere, you could just run through them. it is safe. Here, let me demonstrate. We're not tired, we don't have too many moodles going on, we could just bump into them and we're fine. If we bump into another one within a second after that, there is a way higher chance of tripping. And if you trip, then, you know, then you could get jumped with a bit of bad luck. The third one, the odds are really low. If you're carrying too much weight, if you're drowsy, if you're in some other way impaired, that makes you less likely to be, you know, nimble enough. Then those odds of tripping are a lot higher. I don't always recommend, but that's also why I'll sometimes run through a doorway. Because if there's a zombie right here in this doorway, you can't see it. If you just slowly walk into them, they might take a nibble. If you run, they cannot latch onto you. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's always been good so far. More smokes. We'll take a box of paper clips, because we can use those as fishing hooks. Again, not the most important thing in the world, but I'm a hoarder. I see a purpose for it, I will take it. It's completely empty. Man, this place could be a good base location. So much space to work with. I do recommend at least being ready to fight when you open any door. Any door can be death. Ooh, vitamins. Vitamins can keep you up at night. Want to be lighter and matches. Wait, now we can take... Now we can have a smoke. Let's also check bins, these desks real quick. Yeah, officey places are a gold mine for smokes, lighters, glue, scissors if you need them, if you need to rip up clothing and leather specifically. Sometimes zombies are just death. Matches, hell yeah. I typically don't really check the file cabinets because the best thing they typically have is glue. Pens. But normal glue, I don't really use it. I think there's a purpose for it, I'm forgetting, but it's never been an issue for me, not having enough glue. So I think the zombie... There we go. At default graphic settings, you can turn it off. At default graphic settings, you can see the door jiggle. Or door flash. Thank you, game. I was well aware. But thanks for jump scaring me. Now I don't trust anything. Crowbar. We're finding all the crowbars today. Hell yeah. Safety goggles. Even though with the door flash, you're still not 100% sure there isn't a second one here. So... Oh, or there. Ultimate safe way will probably be like opening and backing up or something and waiting and yelling, and there are always safer ways to do it. But ain't nobody got time for that. Probably should make time for that, but don't have any patience. Alright, I have no memory of what we gathered last time, so that's not ideal. I do know I have Carpentry 1, 2, 3, 5, I think. So I would love to get my hands on Carpentry 4. So gonna drop books from this box. And I'm not sure if I mentioned, but you can, if there's furniture in the way, you use this menu on the left to move and pick up and rotate and disassemble. So we're gonna pick up, click on the box. We could do that because we just emptied it out. And then we're gonna press tab once to go to place mode. And place it down. If it wants to place something else like a radio, just press R and cycle for the options. Origin 1, Origin 2, I have no idea, I think I have that. See, this is why I normally use the mod read and collected, so I don't have to keep track of this bullshit. Do hear some zombie breathing somewhere not too far. Probably right beyond this wall. Game doesn't really care about walls in that sense. Doesn't make it that much harder to hear. Yeah, it seems like there's not that much here that we need. I mean, there's probably some high level books that I just totally ignored. Maybe there was like Origin 5, Fishing 5, you know, could be some really good stuff in here. But just mostly just not Carpentry 4. Where did I hear heavy breathing? I swear I heard a zombie. Well, maybe there was one upstairs that I missed. Alright, and like that, it's already 10 in the evening. Time flies in this game. Days go by way too fast. Which always gives me this sense of, I need to get shit done. But honestly, just have to keep reminding myself that no, it's fine. I have a week's worth of food, I have a barricaded home. Really nothing I need that badly that it's worth taking risks. If it takes me 3 days to clear out this mail thing, it's fine. I can do that. I can spend that time. Because I could just go to the neighbors and get some more food. Very tempting to be like, oh, gotta get shit done now and take silly risks. That's what I've done the first 1200 hours of playing this game. Take silly risks. You know, you wanna get shit done. You wanna see things and explore and... Alright, we're getting drowsy. Gonna drop all the matches. I'll keep a lighter. And I think... yeah, I'm just gonna drive home. Come on. There we go. Maybe we can read a little bit before bed, and there's a bad roadblock. Now, I'll just quickly tow a car. I can show you how to tow a car. What you can do, you want to have two bumpers pretty close to each other. You can use back to front, front to back, front to front, back to back, anything, doesn't matter. There just has to be a little bit of space in between. This is an awkward angle, but usually like anywhere between, you know, 1 and 3 foot, or somewhere between 30 centimeters and a meter. You'll just go to one of the cars, look at it, press V, and click the big ass plus, and it'll attach them. Sometimes it'll say I can't find a path because there's some obstruction, just try something else. Especially if you're using a van, I would highly recommend towing in reverse, because you have way more power in reverse. Not just because of Speed Demon, but that's just a thing in general. You get out, look at any car, doesn't matter which one. Click the big minus symbol. I'm gonna try to avoid the reverse gear. Because holy loud, I keep forgetting how loud. I can get rid of this car, but it's so clear over here. It's so empty, it's fine. Yeah, I was gonna drive around, but I could just park out back. Why not? Downside is I might have to walk with loot, but sensible thing would be to check out if it's clear around our home before I walk with full hands. Also gonna press F to equip a flashlight. If your battery is empty, it will equip matches or a lighter, so just be mindful. You'll probably notice that there's fuck all for light. Gotta get myself a fresh bat. Normally, I save weapons I really like till I have higher maintenance, but I have so many bats. Alright, turn off my light, just pressing F again. I'm gonna read Carpentry 2. Honestly, I should just read through the night, so I can get... Well, that's a risk you can't take. I'm just gonna read through the night, watch the Carpentry show, then sleep, which is gonna totally fuck up my sleep schedule, which isn't ideal, but I will have the XP multiplier from the book, and then get the XP from the show. But I'm gonna be very heckin' careful not to make any noise, because if I have to fight any zombies right now, I'm not gonna do shit for damage. So would I recommend it? No. Am I gonna do it? Yes. I'm gonna be sneaking around here. I'll drop some smokes. I don't need that many on me. I have so many. Beautiful. I'm gonna go grab myself a cup, a whole thing of ice cream, because we probably haven't eaten enough. Gonna get a smoke, because I guess I never did. I was gonna take a smoke before, but I don't think I did. Book, and wait for the TV show. Oh. It's a random event on our right. And that's level 3.5 Carpentry. It's pretty good. TV is super useful if you get the books on time. Often you kind of have to choose though. Am I gonna stick to the TV, or am I gonna go find the books? It's not often that you can actually utilize TV this efficiently, but we got a little bit lucky, and you know, it helps knowing where to go. And eat a whole can of dog food, because that one whole heckin' ice cream wasn't enough. It's a little baffling. And I'm gonna sleep at 1 in the afternoon. Which isn't ideal, because we're gonna wake up super late, but... But because I have cat's eyes trait, I don't mind being outside at late at night too much. And I think I'm gonna get rid of my picket fencing. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Before I do so, let me just check I have enough food. I think I have a decent stack of food here still, right? Yeah. Open 3 random cans. Hungry yet, so I'm just gonna put it in my bag. I say that, but space in my bag, huh? Bags fill up quickly. And I do hoard a bunch. Better. Water. I'm already out of my my kettle. High first does mean you drink a lot. It's a lot. But that's why we're working on our carpentry skill right now. Yeah, it's not the best XP. But the good thing about disassembling these fences is you could just do click here below the fence, press F4 if you still have to walk, or F5 if you're already there. It's still F4 is fast forward, F5 is 2, but if I do click and press F5 I interrupt my walking. F5 even faster doesn't work if you still have to walk. I can't explain why, I just know that's how it is. So I usually do click F4, F5. Click F4, F5 and just blast through. Yeah, the XP per thing you do isn't that much, but it's just a nice repetitive thing you can grind through. And these fences, you can use them for combat. But also they do break eventually. They get bloody, they don't look nice, they prevent my car from driving here. I mean, not these, but especially those in the back. If we get rid of those, we have another way to enter our home, so yeah, might as well. And that's a level up. That's level 4. We are a little depressed, a little anxious, a little sweaty, a little peckish. Let me put the flashlights, see if there's nothing here. I think so. Well, luckily, we have booze somewhere. We also have sleeping tablets, that works just as well, but the booze is here. I'm just gonna chug a bottle of bourbon, because we only woke up like 12 hours ago. How full are we? Well fed. We could probably just add a bottle of red wine. There, now we're nice and stuffed. We're gonna get drowsy super quickly. Gonna fill just a kettle of water. Actually, I have a good water bottle now. Gonna fill the empty bottle. These water bottles from empty bourbon bottles, these are the best bang for the buck you can get. They weigh only 0.7 when they're full, but they hold more water than a normal plastic bottle that is heavier for some reason. Always check if your flashlight is off before bed. Plastered, coordination impaired, anxious, let's have a smoke. Yeah, lots of fast forwarding today, but we got a lot of shit done. Let's go to bed. A little bit tipsy. Should wake up at a more normal time, probably. Yeah, we probably don't need that long of a sleep. Now we can read Carpentry free. Pages go visit. Once you're at level 4, you can make water collectors. Just not the really good ones, which is fine. You could just make more and you don't need that much anyways. I always just got a little paranoid about not having enough water. I would ideally like to have the big water collectors. Man, it's raining right now, we could be collecting. Hey, I got XP for something. Let's go. Thank you, TV. Yeah, it's already evening, but oh, got some company. The downside of fast forwarding through 2 days, suddenly there might be zombie respawns and just random migration, random zombies wandering around. I have some clearing to do, but it's not too bad. Let's eat some stuff. So pretty hungry. We're already agitated. Double click F4, whoop. Eat at super speed. Alright. What was I gonna do? I was in the middle of a thought. Right. So ideally, I also want to have water collectors that we can hook up to the sinks. So, for instance, say right behind this window there's a sink. Should be one right about there. We could put stairs here. The top floor we can add up to 9 water collectors all hooked up to that one sink. And I'll show you how that works. It's not too difficult. You need a wrench or a pipe wrench. Right click on the faucet after the water collectors are placed. But so that's another reason to go for a 2-story home. If you do that, you might be able to just be on the inside of a window. Like, stand here, open a window, right-click Carpentry, wooden floor, and place a piece of wooden floor right out the window, and then you have a balcony without having to make stairs. It's good, because if you do want to make stairs, you need Carpentry level 6. For a home like this, though, you need to find a way to the roof, so probably stairs. Or you have to have a home nearby that does have a top floor and make a long ass bridge, but that's probably not really feasible in most, or not practical or whatever. Gotta pick up the nails. I'll leave the planks for now. I'll see if neighbors have some nice beds to disassemble. And this pile, this cursed pile, I forgot about that. Wardrobes are pretty decent XP. But mostly just beds, 2-person beds, double beds, king-size beds, whatever you'd call them. Bunk beds are great too. Bigger the furniture, the better. Doors are kind of shit, but you do get doorknobs from them. Little tables and chairs aren't that great, but you might get screws. If you need screws, that's great. Couch is okay, but I'm only gonna do big furniture or picket fences. Schmack. Nice, I'll take your watch, thank you. If a door is locked, you can disassemble the door, by the way. I don't know if I ever mentioned, but that way you can get yourself in. Desks are okay. You could check see whole lists of what gives how much XP and stuff on the wiki if you want, but right, you have to get rid of the items in a container before you could disassemble it. I always have a mod that fixes that because I think it's a silly thing, but it's okay. It's really not a big deal. Bring the nails, bring the nails. I'll probably come back for the planks at some point. A bit of food. Ice cream, let's go. I guess I hadn't looted this home yet. I'm gonna take the empty bowls. Also gonna take some water. Water bottle, there we go. Is this soup or whatever it is? Pasta stale and uncooked. Let's not do that. Sad. Yeah, we have looted the little shed here. We have looted the neighbor's home. Looted the hardware store. Great. We looted the VHS store here. I haven't really been properly marking, but alas. Books, don't care about those. I thought I'd looted this home, but no, it really seems like I hadn't. Duct tape. I'm not gonna bring every screwdriver, there are so many of them. I don't like fighting with them that much. It is getting late. The reading and stuff has messed with our sleep schedule a bunch, but... So now we're not even tired. There's something that is good to know. Tiredness. There's fatigue and there's tiredness. You get bad exertion if you fight too long without taking a break. Fight with heavy weapons, if you run, all that stuff. We've talked about that. And you get tired just as time progresses throughout the day. That's fair enough. But actually, what you might not realize, you also get tired from carrying a lot or fighting. Using energy will not just make you exerted, also make you tired. Which, you know, makes some sense. That's a bit of detail that might not be obvious initially. So some days it's like, what? It's only 6 PM, how am I this tired? Well, you've probably just done a whole lot today. Yeah, that is important to know. Even if it's just, you know, carrying big things, reorganizing your whole storage situation. You might think that's just, you know, it's not using any energy. It is. Oh, lots of canned food. That scared me. Fuck. Oh, that scared me too. Excuse me, doorbell. Right, that's taken care of. Let's now take care of the zombie. This is not ideal. I know there's a second zombie coming, but you don't know where it is. The doorways are sketchy. Gonna close it again. If there's another one, it'll show up. And if not, at least we're behind the door. Alright, let's quickly pick up a couple more things before we dip. Normal water bottle, that's also really nice. So favorite this. Glass water bottle, you could just put in a fire to sterilize the water. Plastic water bottle you could put in a microwave. Actually, I think you could put glass in a microwave too, but... Pop and soda. Look in the freezer and the fridge. Processed cheese. Cheese stays fresh pretty long. Great. Frozen peas. Vitamins in the bathroom, that's pretty good. I got most goodies. Sweet. I'm gonna head home because it's getting late. And it's dark and it's wet and it's not ideal. It's easy to overlook something. Even though we have cat's eyes, it's not that hard to see most things. It's just a little bit easier to miss something and to get jumped. I'd rather be home. See, I must have a bit of a stack of nails. It's not that much, but it's still good. I dropped some canned food here because I'm still not even sure if I'm actually gonna live here. I don't like this tiny home. I can't hoard enough stuff in this tiny home. I would like a bigger home. Some crafting stuff here. I'm not super consistent, but I have a sort of a system in my mind, so I'm gonna drop this kettle and drop these bowls. They will catch water, that's okay. Some more cans, and I'll eat some fresh food. Some soda, stuff like that. It's not the best, not the most balanced meal, but we'll live. Actually, if we're not super hungry or anything, super anxious, I'm just gonna go to bed before I mess up my schedule again. You can correct your schedule, your sleep schedule with sleeping pills or with booze, stuff like that, or just by staying up longer, but still, if I can avoid it, might as well. I think I'm gonna grind a little bit more carpentry, collect some planks. I do want to have one water collector somewhere here, so we always have some water. The downside is, if you collect rainwater, you will get tainted water. And something I forgot to mention earlier when we were talking about water collectors and hooking them up to a sink. If you can hook them up to a sink, then you get clean water out of the sink. I guess the devs probably figured, hey, if you have the skills to hook this up, you have the skills to put in a water filter. We don't have water filters, maybe they'll add that in the future, but for now it's just, you hook it up, it's clean, so that's really awesome. So that's why ideally I would like to get at least to level 6 so we can make stairs. And if we're already that close, that high, then we might as well go to level 7. Because at level 7 we can make the high quality water collectors. So it's a bit of a grind, but especially in single player, if you could just do this, fast forward through it, why not? It's really not that big of a deal in my opinion. Here, that's not a level, let's go. Especially if it's sort of safe around home or you have a good line of sight, it's not that risky to fast forward. I have keen hearing, so I can see like 3-4 tiles behind me. If a zombie sneaks up on me, my character will know. Don't recommend doing this in the woods if there's like a tree right next to you, stuff like that, but not bad. And it's pretty quick of a grind. Well, I say that, but you can kind of see how slowly the Carpentry XP goes up now. Every level is a bit slower. Oh. We can't see the text, so I do think we're getting XP. Hello there, old boy. Pip pip. England, with the old English Renaissance pizza. So there's an ad now. Cheddar cheese, black pudding, egg and bacon? Interesting. A classic English pizza. Okay. Jolly fantastic indeed. So I think this is the one day where we don't have a noon show. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit, make sure nothing's coming. No. Okay, we'll have a couple drinks and some food and... Pop and soda actually gives you more nutrition than you would think. It's pretty good. Drop the empty bottles and cans and stuff. Do want to keep an extra battery on me for my flashlight in case I run out. I guess I'll tear down this little fence and then I'm gonna go to the neighbors. For their large beds, stuff like that, because I know it's a little bit slow. We could also just start building our own walls. That would be a faster way to grind. If you really can't be bothered to do this, or if you're on a server, then supposedly on the server it's not done to just disassemble the whole town, which I get, because then... Oh. Thunder. Because yeah, then you have a whole town and no furniture to steal and shit, and it just looks so barren, and you know, it will prevent loot respawns that you might have on the server, stuff like that. So, if you want an alternative, building walls, those proper walls, they give you a lot more XP than this. Like a lot, it's way better. But you're gonna have to find the nails too, so, you know, whatever works for you. I just love that this gives me nails. This is basically... You know, as long as you have stuff to disassemble, you have nails. Oh shit. It might have to ring. So yeah, I'm just gonna collect these nails. And then I think we're gonna call it a day. We've gotten some good loot, but also done a bunch of grinding, so it's you know, maybe bit less exciting than killing 100 zombies, but it's important and we made some real progress. We can make water collectors, we can start a farm, we can be self-sufficient at this point. Although, having said that, we would really ideally also like a source of meat or fish. But you could live just shoving cabbages down your throat all day, every day. It should be fine. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm having a lot of fun with this series. And let me know if there's specific stuff you want to see explained. And I'll be back somewhere later this week with another episode. Hope to see you very soon.